Welcome back to Next Auto Radar. Today's feature, the return of an automotive icon of the 2026 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS. Muscle, luxury, and modern design all combine into one bold coupe. Over the next several minutes we'll unpack every angle, exterior styling, interior design, performance, pricing, and whether this car lives up to its legendary name. Strap in. Straight away the front demands attention. The hood is long and sculpted, with muscular creases that lead down to a bold grille. Chevy's signature dual-port grille dominates, flanked by sleek LED headlights with a piercing glare. The SS badge sits low, grounding the image. There's aggressive air intakes on either side that hint at performance and not just aesthetics. The bumper is wide, carving through the air, with a lower front lip that gives it a planted presence. Look at that stance, wide, confident. The front overhang is minimal, giving it a more athletic posture than you'd expect from a luxury muscle coupe. Chrome accents are used sparingly, leaving most surfaces matte or gloss black to emphasize strength over flash. From the side the Monte Carlo SS hits a classic profile: long hood, fast backlight roof slope, rearward cabin. The windshield is slightly raked, flowing into a roofline that tapers before meeting the deck, giving a sporty silhouette without compromising elegance. Wheel options come in 20 or 21-inch alloys, performance-tuned, wide-profile tires, low-profile. Side skirts are sculpted, carrying air toward the rear wheels, perhaps even functional in directing airflow. The doors are frameless glass. No, they use full frames, which helps insulation, but styling makes it feel lighter. Character lines: a sweeping groove from front fender that dips and rises just ahead of the rear wheels. Mirrors are body-colored with integrated indicators. There's a subtle bulge over the rear wheels that covers the rear track, gives aggression. Overall the side view balances classic muscle coupe cues with smooth modern surface treatment. Rear end arrives with trauma. Full-width LED taillight bar stretches across, tying both sides together visually. The center section around the emblem is deeply recessed, giving shadow and depth. Below, quad exhaust outlets speak from an aggressive rear diffuser, functional and eye-catching. There's a lip spoiler integrated into the trunk deck that adds aerodynamic function and styling. The trunk lid is wide, opening to reveal Sergia, but we'll get to that in a moment when we visit inside. Rear fascia is wide, stance is planted, and everything from the underside panels to aero elements shows this car is designed not just to sit pretty, but to perform. Interior sliding inside reveals the Monte Carlo SS's attempt to merge comfort with performance. First impression: quality materials are everywhere. Soft-touch leather, contrast stitching, brushed aluminum or carbon fiber trim depending on trim level. Driver-centric cockpit: the seat hugs you. Bolstered leather sport seats with heating, ventilation, optional massage. Steering wheel: thick rim, flat bottom, suede or Alcantara in some versions. Paddle shifters if you go with the automatic or semi-auto transmission. Dashboard layout is modern. Large digital instrument cluster behind the wheel, customizable. Center console houses a large touchscreen running Chevy's current infotainment system: Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging pad, triple-zone climate control, ambient lighting along door panels. Rear seat: 2 passengers comfortably in many cases, though legroom is slightly crimped by the long hood and sloping roof, but headroom is acceptable. Trunk space is decent for a coupe, not sedan level, but enough for weekend luggage. Storage cubbies, cup holders, handy features like rear folding seats, 60/40 maybe, if you opt for them. Visibility: rear window is a bit high, but aided by rear camera and optional 360-degree camera system. Performance: under that long hood lies serious power. The Monte Carlo SS comes equipped with a supercharged V8 engine displacing around 6.2 liters, producing in the ballpark of 650-700 horsepower. Torque is massive. Expect figures pushing 600 pounds-feet. Transmission options include a 6-speed manual for purists, and an 8 or 10-speed automatic with paddle shifts. Rear-wheel drive is standard for those wanting more grip. There's an electronic limited slip differential and performance suspension package. Ride quality strikes a balance. On smooth pavement, it glides, absorbs imperfections better than many muscle cars. Hit a twisty road, engage sport mode, and it transforms. Tight body control, firm yet compliant. Braking is strong, large vented discs, optionally carbon ceramic brakes, powerful ABS and stability controls with drive mode tuning. 0-60 happens fast. Expect mid 3-second range with performance package spec. Exhaust note is throaty, growling, especially under load. Supercharger whine adds character. On the highway, cruising in the right gear, the engine settles quieter, making long drives comfortable. Of course, fuel consumption is high when driven hard. Expect low single digits in city with performance. Runway, highway helps. Handling leans into its muscle heritage. Body roll is controlled but their steering is precise but weighted, not a go-kart. Perfect for someone who wants power and presence more than track razor sharpness. Pricing for the Monte Carlo SS reflects what's on offer. Base SS begins around $75,000. Move up through trims to premium, performance, and ultimate at the highest spec can approach $95,000 to $100,000 plus with all options. Features like premium sound system, carbon ceramic brakes, upgraded leather, and tech packs all add up. In price brackets, this car competes with such as Ford Mustang, Shelby, Dodge Challenger, Hellcat, perhaps even European Grand Tours depending on trim. What Chevrolet offers here is muscle plus interior luxury and modern tech. Buyers weighing against this will consider cost of insurance, maintenance, fuel. Overall, the 2026 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS stakes a claim in the muscle car world, not for nostalgia alone, but for delivering a full, modern experience. The styling from front, side, and back strikes the right balance between heritage and fresh design. Inside, luxury and usability are strong. Performance pulls hard, delivering excitement. Pricing is steep, but arguably justified. If your priorities are high-impact design, raw power, and a coupe that announces its presence wherever it goes, this car delivers. If instead fuel economy, compact size, or track-focused agility are more important, then something else might make more sense. For many though, the Monte Carlo SS hits the sweet spot of performance luxury. Thanks for watching Next Auto Radar. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Chevy Monte Carlo SS, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and leave a comment. What would you want in your ideal spec of this car? Until next time, drive hard, and stay curious.